Hello? Oh, mic is actually working. I think that's as far as I can bend it. Is it playing back? That's better. Quest is annoying. Okay, every time I do this quest, it's either having someone to water it, or this can be used as medicine. Question. Promotion. You see, the rose can be used in tandem with other medicine to cure heat stroke and soothe stomach aches. Benefits. What should I do? Oh, water again. I watered yesterday, now I water again. Yes, yes. Of the rose will grow well. We'll take good care of the roses for the sake of patient and doctor. You have one. I am being critical. Oh, look at that.
Take it easy. Hup. Quietly now. Yep. Here. Busted.
Oh, come on, 2 electro?
Take it easy. Game's up. Time's over.
What a weird enemy. Is that not right? that mushroom again? Yeah, that or chasing the lights. Oh no, it's a Fatui. Okay.
Illusion shattered.
Quickly!
Torn to oblivion.
This isn't good. This of death.
The stream quality is good.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the... Thank you for complete... Ad Astra...
No, that's not the right one. Yeah, I have plenty of days left to get to 50. Requests. I don't think that's for the money. Transform. It's too awkward. Or what was it? Yeah, the Lisa quest. I'll do that. Oh, it's this way.
Take it easy.
Where are you going?
Oh, it's this guy here. I could just jump all the way down.
Greetings! Welcome to the Citadel of Regzar. Would you be interested in taking on some commissions?
Are there any easy jobs where we can earn loads of Mora for just standing around? Oh, better yet, for just sitting around? That's the kind of task we're interested in now.
We don't currently have any commissions like that. However, I do have some relatively simple requests from residents that will pay several thousand Mora.
Really? That's all? That isn't nearly enough for Paimon. Yeah, Effendi, are there any high-paying commissions available?
Ah, I see. Let me think. Spontamod recently initiated a research project on the ley lines and is looking for paid volunteers. There are several researchers in Spontamod who specialize in studying ley lines, so there is a great demand for ley lines data. Researchers often need to enter domains to investigate ley line disorders. They have been understaffed for some time, even after recruiting a good number of their own students. So, now they've turned to recruiting large numbers of volunteers. They offer substantial pay, but they also have
Hey,
strict
guys.
requirements for the quality
How
of the
was your day?
volunteers.
Good.
Are you interested?
I'm very glad it's the weekend now, so I can actually stay up later to play with you guys.
I'm excited it's the weekend too.
Yes.
I am also
Let's walk through the
excited that
recruitment
I don't have to go to
process.
work tomorrow again.
First of all, are you proficient with one
Oh,
or more
dude, it was
types of weapon?
insane. 2 people called in sick, so I was just
Very
supposed to be
good.
there doing
How's your
engineering,
understanding of
but
elements?
instead
Are
of
you
just doing
capable of
engineering,
using elemental
it was
powers?
going to be Jacob, who I was training before I left. I was his trainer, so he literally had been working maybe like a month at most,
So, but he's
and it
now
was
your
gonna be
partner?
him. No,
No?
no, I'm still partners with Renee, Andrew, and Debbie.
Oh, okay, okay.
But it was gonna be just him. So me and Russ, who were there just for the engineering training
Yeah.
for the new machine, were like, well, I guess we have to work. So I guess we're the employees for the day and do the engineering training. And then Majak was there when I got there, and he goes over to Russ and he's like, Russ, the chemistry analyzer, I don't know how to fix this. The
Okay.
the the recalibration didn't work. And Russ is like, well, I don't know how to fix that. And he goes, and I was like, well, I do. So then I ended up doing it, which ended up meaning I had to repeat like 60
Alright, I'll
patients
put you down as the traveler,
because they kept
right?
they kept
Okay,
being
I've
slightly
finished your
too far
registration.
results
I'll be
repeated from
coordinating
each
the
other.
necessary
Just
supplies
one.
and
It was
payments
literally
for
2
volunteers
patients, one on
later.
each 20
You'll have to find
patients.
Gafoor
So I
for
ended up
more
repeating
details
60
about the job.
patients. And on every
However, he
patient you have to
has an
repeat for
important
us,
visitor
we have to
today,
go to a
so I
federal
don't
thing
think
and like
he'll be in the
report and
academia.
document
According to
that
the
we
standard
did the
protocol for
repeat on
receiving
them. There
visitors,
was
he
either
will
no
most
harm
likely bring the
or there
visitor to the
was
Puspa
harm. You have to put the
Cafe.
MRN,
You
the
can go there and talk to
SSN,
him when his time with the visitor
and
has
then we had
finished.
a urine that
He
we were
sounded like
given
he was in
yesterday, and it
quite the
was
rush
labeled
to
from
recruit volunteers
April
when he contacted
14th,
me, but
2022.
now he's showing a
Wait,
visitor
what?
around.
Yeah!
Seriously,
And
What
we
kind
were
of
that's
like,
so
sample was it?
important.
it was fine. Like, you could tell it was fresh urine, but
Oh, it was a urine sample?
yeah! Like, it goes bad in like 7 days.
Gosh.
um, so then I had to do a bunch of stuff with that. I ended up having to call the mom because it was collected from a it was collected from a kid who was on chemo
Take it easy.
and they needed to be cathetered, but the boy was too like nervous to have a nurse do it, so he had his mom put the catheter in and collect it. And I was like, we can't just have them recollect that sample. Like, there's no way. They can't. They don't. They're not even inpatient. They didn't even come. They're not like. They're
You
not
still
even
remember
here.
what the coffee's like here?
Oh, so the
Of
sample was
course.
collected at
How could I
home?
forget?
No, it was
It used to
collected
be
at
my
our
go-to
facilities,
drink
but they
here.
came in to collect it.
Listen, Gafoor. I
But
Okay.
because of
suppose
the
I should
kid's
call
weakened
you
state,
Professor Gafoor
his mom
now.
had to put a
We're old
catheter in for him
acquaintances,
and
so
then
how about
collect
we
it
stop beating
and
around
then
the bush,
take the
hmm?
catheter out, clean, and
First,
do
you
all
wanted to
that.
catch up,
Oh,
So I
and
was
then
man.
like,
all the
there's no way
coffee.
we
Poor
can
If
recollect
you
kid.
have
it.
something to
So
say,
I had to
just
do
say
some
it.
very like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
the nurse
Gafoor.
just printed
He's
off the
the one we're
wrong label or
searching for.
something. I don't
But
actually know what
he
happened.
seems to be busy
Okay.
talking with
But this
someone else.
happened.
Maybe
Okay, so it's
I
a
should
new
wait for them to
sample, but it's
finish.
just the
Oh, well,
label was
it's
just
nothing
the
really.
wrong
It's just
one.
that
That's why the
after
Yeah,
a
date
like
was
a
certain
so
time
year
with
off.
the
ago,
academia,
which
our
is
original
like, but like
project's in
not a
plans
full
have
year ago,
lost their...
which makes it
Cyrus
weird.
is
Like, I
also
don't even know how you
disappointed.
messed that up.
He's always valued you as a proud disciple.
Was the
Um,
name the
It's a
same?
real shame that you left the
yeah,
academia, Lisa.
everything else was the same. I ended up
With
contacting
your
one of
wisdom and intellect, had you stayed in
one of
the
the
academia,
managers
you would have become a
of our
hermit by now.
department, and he would of our department. One of the managers was like,
That's Lisa! The
well,
librarian
if you can
Lisa!
get a hold of
I
the
remember
mom
Lisa!
and
I had
have
heard
her
that Lisa had
confirm
studied
the
at the
collection
academia
date and
before, but that was
time,
a long time ago. What's Lisa
then
doing
we
there
can look
now?
at it. But I don't think we can report results still. And
If I'm reading
so
the
I did
situation
all
right,
that. Yeah, I had
you're
to.
reminiscing about the
I was
past to
accessing
convince me
areas
to
that it
come
was like,
back,
are you
aren't you?
really sure you want
Well, I
to
heard that you're currently the
access this
librarian for the Knights of
PPA or this
Favonius in
PPI?
Mondstadt. If you ask me, that's a tragic waste of your
There
talents.
could be like lawsuits if you access this inappropriately, and I'm sitting
Why
here
waste your
like,
time and energy
I
on
think
something
I
as
have to because I
trivial as
got to get a
taking
hold
care
of
of
the
a
mom,
library?
and I don't know how
Your
else
time
to
is
get her
much more
number.
valuable than that.
Like, how do you
If you're
get a
willing to
hold of the
come back to the
freaking
academia,
mother? I
I have
did,
plenty of projects for you to preside over right away.
but
The
I had to
academia
access
needs
some
people
crazy
right
stuff,
now,
and
and some
then
of these projects are quite important.
we got a
Yawn.
left elbow
So
fluid
all this talk
that
is to
Russ,
convince
who's
me to
been there
come
for
back.
41
I'm guessing
years,
Professor Cyrus doesn't know
was
that you're
like,
talking to me
Brandon,
about
I don't know
this.
what to do with
As a
this.
matter of fact, he
Can
has
you
long
come
wanted you
help?
to come back
And
and
I
work
was
at the
like,
academia.
oh my gosh, this guy who's been here forever is struggling is gonna
Is
be a
that
pain in the
so?
butt.
You know, Professor Buford,
Eventually,
it isn't a
after
good
doing it
idea to
forever,
lie to
got it
people.
caught up, got all my comparisons done, finished
Our
my
teacher knows
engineering
exactly
training,
why I left
but
the
like I
academia after
actually had to
only
stay a
2
little late
years.
because my
He would never
supervisor
ask me
got
to
there at
come
like
back.
4:30,
Giving up my
and
life in
I
Mondstadt
was like,
and returning to
she's
the
like, "How was
academia
your
as a
first day back?"
sponge-on
And I was like,
researcher.
"Pretty much just
The
working."
price of seeking wisdom is no
And
longer something I'm willing
and
to
she was
pay.
like, "How was it?" And I was like,
So
"Not bad,
please,
but I have
don't
lots of
bother trying to
questions."
get me to
And she's
come
like, "Oh
back.
boy."
Wow!
Dude,
So
your place
Lisa
is
used to
so
be a
understaffed.
sponge-on
It's
researcher?
ridiculous.
Yeah,
I've never heard her mention it
we're
before.
working on getting more, but it's hard because everyone who works there like goes on to like become a doctor, so they just leave.
Hey, what if I start working there?
You might have crazy hours for a while, but
I might. I'm planning to like after I finish my 1 year commitment at this place.
you
I'll
get
move there.
cool stuff. You get really neat stuff. It's stuff that you very much
That's
feel like a scientist, and like it's
that's
each
what I
day is
want.
like drastically different most of the time.
That's what I want. I feel bored where I work right now because it's the same thing over and over again. And I mean, like that's okay if you're down for it, but I want something different every time.
At my work, when days are like, oh, it's just the same old day, same old day today, you're like, nice. Because
Oh,
at that point, you're like, nothing crazy, let's go. So yeah, oh, also we had a kid with a yeast infection
oh,
and a UTI combined. And like, that is like the second one I've ever
wait.
seen with yeast.
So is the yeast infection the UTI or is it two different condition?
Two different ones. So he's got both bacteria and
Oh,
yeast
oh,
causing
bacteria.
urinary
Oh boy.
tract. And then there was like probably like there was like the renal cells, so probably upper, and then he also has a ton of squamous and non-squamous epithelials, so probably also lower.
I'm so rusty on those, dude. When I if I start working out where you are, I'm gonna be like pulling out all the lecture and just looking over it.
That's
I'm
what I did.
so rusty.
I've had to do that a few times, been like, I don't remember it. Luckily Renee is like a genius, and Debbie is also like a genius. So anytime I have a question like, hey, there's renal epithelial cells here, that's like lower, upper, or something, right? And then they'll just know. I'm just like, cool.
Dude, I love working with smart people like that because you you get the answer right away, so your brain
So then
doesn't.
you remember it.
Yeah, you remember
Instead of
right
just being
away.
like, well, I guess I don't need to learn this right now, or I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. You don't have to go through like the whole phase of I have to look this up, and it gets tedious, and so your brain just shuts off. But at that
Mm-hmm.
moment when you're curious and you wonder what that means, that's right there is when your brain will remember the most. So
Dude,
getting
those
the
two
answer
are
right away is perfect.
Those two are really smart. Debbie has actually found like medication causation effects on certain analytes that she's reported to like the World Health Organization that like they've changed procedures all across America
Oh,
because so she's like super
okay.
smart. Uh, but she's obviously she's got to be pretty smart. She's been doing it for a long time. But then Renee's been doing it for like 2 years and is like just as smart. And I'm like, I have no idea. And then Renee also knows like all the nursing stuff side of it too. So like any nursing questions, any questions like that, it's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that,
Renee just knows the answer. It's like, okay.
compare to them, we're dumb as a rock.
Dude, I feel super dumb compared. When I talk to Renee sometimes,
And
I
I
am
feel
like, man,
dumb talking to you. I forgot.
don't even, don't
You
even.
sound way smarter than what I know right now. I'm so rusty with all this.
But yes, dude, sometimes I talk to Renee and I'm like, man, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, yeah. That's why
She
you guys.
also has like CNA certification and everything, so she's got like every part of medical field that you could possibly want.
She's a CNA as well.
She's
Okay.
very impressive to me too. She knows like 4 languages too.
What?
I don't know when she has time to do all this.
Like fluent in 4 languages?
Yeah, and she was born just like in like Ohio. Nothing was special. She's just an Ohioan white girl who's like, yeah, I'm just gonna know some other languages. She
Oh
knows
man.
like she knows like I don't remember what they all are, but some Chinese, some parts of one of the, it's either like Indonesian or Chinese or something, and then she knows her. I know
That's
Romanian.
very different. Like
Yeah,
Indonesian and Chinese are very different. But you
yeah.
said it's
It's one of it's. I don't remember. It's been too long.
are you
Uh,
saying like it's one of the country in Southeast Asia?
yes,
Okay, okay.
but my brain immediately went to Chinese, but then I was like, I don't think that's right. I think it's like
It's not I guess I'm listening to Thailand, Laos,
no. I definitely
uh
would remember one of those. It.
um
What do they speak in the Philippines?
Tagalog. Or
Maybe?
that's the main one. I have a few coworker who are Filipino, and they said
Hmm,
that they have a main language that they can all communicate, but then each region has their own language.
interesting.
Yeah, or like is it language or dialect?
I think language, because dialect is like.
I
No,
think.
I actually. Well, I was gonna say something of what I thought dialect was, but I actually don't even know if I know that. So, hold on, now I gotta look it up.
But yeah,
Burst is old, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what is a dialect?
So my understanding is like how Southerners speak
taking care of a
differently than
library
like
is
us
important
here in
work.
the West,
I've never
or
considered it a
like
waste of
Okay,
my
that makes
how
time.
sense. That's what I
somebody
thought it
from
Wisdom
was.
is hidden in every corner of the world.
but I think there
Never
might
underestimate wisdom, no matter how small it may appear. That's what our teacher always
it can
said.
also like be
A
changes,
good
slight
scholar
changes
wouldn't
to the
overlook the
language
small
too, right?
details
Like
before.
in South America, there are like
I'm sorry.
so many
I'm still
variations
not
of
used to calling
Spanish
you
where
professor.
you can speak,
Nevertheless, the underlying meaning of what
Mexican
you just said is
Spanish, but if
simply
you go
wrong.
like far enough south to a different country in South America, some of those people will be
And there's
difficult to
one other
understand
detail you probably
because the
haven't
Spanish has
noticed.
changed
2 people have been
to a
eavesdropping on us for
significant
quite a
degree.
while now.
That
That
makes
might
sense.
also be a dialect thing. I'm not
Is there anything
100%
we can
sure.
help you two with?
What is dialect?
Hello, Lisa.
A particular form of a language which is peculiar to a specific region or social group. Yeah, so it can either be the way they speak it or the usage of the language
this
in
okay.
a specific region.
Okay, from that definition, it's a different language because uh they
Like
said,
entirely different words, right?
yeah, because they said because two of them spoke that, but the one of them, no, because there I have like 5 coworkers. Two of them speak the same language that the other 3 cannot understand, but they can speak Tagalog, which all 5 can understand.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like Chinese has like Mandarin, but then there's like a couple other variations of Chinese, and it's probably like you can maybe understand the other versions. Like I don't know enough, but or like I think more in the old times, like a lot of times the way this is what I think happens is there's like a rich person dialect and then there's more like poorer people dialects, and because they become so distinctive from each other they can be hard to understand.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So if you compare English between American and British, would that just be a dialect different?
Yeah, I mean they have dialectic differences.
Okay.
But it's still
But
the same language,
Same
right?
language.
but when they do that, when they start speaking in that hoity-toity, like old English style, me and Brandon aren't gonna understand what they're saying either. So,
I don't think.
It's true. I can't understand a dang thing when they start saying all those. You start getting, dude, those like Downton Abbey stuff. Sometimes they're talking.
yes,
You're like, what the heck are you talking? I
dude.
don't. You just said a bunch of words that I know every word, but I don't know what you said.
Have you seen those video with? I think we've seen them before. The English, but it's Irish accent, where
Oh,
they
like the
all
different types of Irish accent.
yeah, well they're all speaking English, but their Irish accent is so yeah. So now is dialect and accent the same thing then?
Yeah, that's an interesting.
Accent is a part of dialect. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So it's all the pieces of that particular language style that goes into the dialect of that region.
Oh my gosh, I typed I literally typed difference between, and difference between dialect and accent was the first search result that came up. They're listening to
Dude,
us.
what? There's no way that question is searched the most. There's no
No,
way.
there's no way. Google does some crazy things to understand what you want to know.
They're listening to our Discord call. No. The AI just learns from
Oh,
our speech pattern. It's like, ooh, they talking about accent and dialect.
okay. So yeah, accents are a part of dialect that's referring to the pronunciation of specific words in the dialect, where dialect refers to the differences of a language feature throughout different regions, including pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and common language use. So yeah, accent is like a part of dialect, right?
Now my question is, what is a glamour in a language or in a dialect? That's the first time I hear the word glamour when describing like languages. Is it like slang? Like something that makes it a bit different, more colorful? I don't know.
Whole system of structure of a language or of languages in general, usually taken as consistency of syntax and morphology, including voice inflection, and sometimes phonology and semantics. So, whatever the heck that means is your answer.
Perfect. Textbook answers.
That's one of those answers you copy down, memorize that it's gonna be that answer for the test, and don't ever understand.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
My man said Isabel. I'm texting that to Chris right now.
complete this phrase. Pork. Porcupine. Good answer. Good answer.
Pork blank. You pine, Steve. You pine.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of what came to my head. Well, when he asked it, when I very first watched that clip, so I laughed. I was more laughing when I first watched that, as I was like, "Is that something I would say under stress?"
Oh man.
Well, if
Because
it
I'm
isn't
not
you
gonna lie, I
two.
resonated with that a little
Long time no
harder than
see,
I maybe
cutie.
should have.
Come on.
Excuse me, but what business do you two have here?
Man.
Well, actually, we're here
Screw
to
Ice
participate in a
Cross
research
Lilla
project on
Trolls.
ley lines for Spontamod. We just
Um,
finished registering with Effendi.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Shoot,
A
I
research
completely
project
forgot.
on ley lines? Oh,
Yeah, I
darling.
completely forgot.
You
Oh,
haven't
yeah,
joined
yeah,
the
yeah.
academia,
So,
have you?
Ange, the my man said Isabel.
Effendi
So
told
we
us
had
the
a
research
thing
project is looking for
where
paid
it was
volunteers.
where
That's
I
what we came to
gave
see Gafur about.
I don't remember what we were playing Family Feud
Paid
at your house.
volunteers?
I
Gafur,
think.
is the
And one of the
academia really
questions
that
was, and
understaffed?
we got to
Or
put
are
in
there
our own
projects that
answers. So my
insist on the
question
use of
was
outsiders?
the top five,
No, the
one,
paid
a total of
volunteers are
one,
for a
Brandon
conventional
Sass.
project to monitor the
What
ley
are the
lines.
top five
All
funnest
operations follow
characters
the
to play in
prescribed safety
Smash
protocols.
Ultimate for him?
We rely on a lot
And
of
Chris
manpower to collect the
said
data just the
Isabel,
way
so
around
I
it
did
now.
the whole
But if
Steve
only you would
Harvey
agree to come
meme,
back and
like putting
preside
my
over certain
cards
matters,
down,
we wouldn't have to go through all this
looking at the
nonsense.
camera.
my
My
man.
man said
Collecting ley lines
Isabel.
data risks
Fair. Combat isn't even close to
Isabel.
that. Exploring a domain is like a walk in the park to us.
Like
It's
everybody
been
else
so
answers
long
were
now.
pretty
I
good,
can only
and then
imagine what
it
wonderful
got to
stories
Chris,
you
and
have
he
to share.
said Isabel. Like even if they were
So there's
wrong, they
nothing
were
to
pretty
worry about.
good. Like you one
Since you
time
two
said
are here to
Lucina
apply for the
I, which I
project,
didn't
then
write, but
please
I
wait a
do
moment
like
while I
playing
talk to
Lucina,
Lisa.
and she is
I'm
fun.
sorry, Gafur. My
It
answer
just
is
wasn't
still
in my
no.
top 5, but she's like a
Aren't you
really
even a
good
little bit
choice.
interested?
So that was like
I have
a
never
yeah,
regretted my decision
that's a
to leave
good
the
guess kind of
academia.
one. But
And
Isabel,
I don't
like
think
she's
that will
not
change in the
terrible, but
future.
I couldn't imagine somebody.
I thought
I
after all this
couldn't
time I would have a
imagine
different
someone saying
answer.
that Isabel is
But
their
you're still as
funnest
obstinate as
character
ever,
to
Lisa.
play. Like
Isabel is the little
she's the little
doggy-like character,
You've made yourself
right?
yeah
clear.
From
I'll only make
Animal
a fool of myself if I
Crossing.
keep
Animal Crossing.
insisting.
Okay. Yeah,
In that case, I
I
still
played
have
her.
unfinished
She's
business to take care of.
she's so
So I'll take my
weird to
leave.
play.
She is
See you at the
weird. Like
Daishan
she's
reunion in a few days.
okay.
Yes.
She,
Don't
depending
worry.
who you
I'll be
ask,
there
she's
on
either
time.
very horrible, and does
If
not
you
like
do
playing
too, please come
Isabel.
see me later in the main theme of
But if you
Forest when
ask
you're
me,
free.
like the best
I'll need
response
your
I'm
help
gonna
with the
give you, and
volunteer work.
I'm somebody who likes her more,
Oh, and one
is
last
gonna
thing,
be like,
Lisa.
she's okay.
Yes.
Like she's
I
just
wish you the
not
best
that
of luck in
great,
Mondstadt.
and she's not that interesting.
Thank you.
Her neutral B isn't even attack if your opponents don't have projectiles. If they don't have projectiles, you don't have a B.
Well then, cuties. Now that the recruiter is
Wait.
gone, we can sit down and
Because
have a
her
cup of
Wait,
B is
tea.
what?
absorbing, yeah, her B is absorbing enemy projectiles. So if they don't have a projectile, it just doesn't work.
That's a weird mechanic.
Yeah.
But she doesn't make. Does she makes any projectiles
Much has
to
been happening
utilize
within
that?
the academia, and Gafur is
She
paving the way for his
can
future.
make
By the
one
way,
where she can
Lisa,
like plant a
what
bomb in
brought
the
you to
ground, and
Sumeru?
like if you step
Are the
on it,
nights
it'll
okay with
shoot
you
a
being gone?
projectile up and carry you up with it. But she can't
Of
even
course.
interact with her own
Jean gave me an
projectile.
extended paid vacation.
So
It's
it
rare that I
actually
get any time
her B
off,
doesn't work
so I
on her
thought to
own stuff.
myself, why not go on a trip and relax a little?
So
So
I
she's
don't know how much of our
the
conversation you
equivalent
heard,
of
but I
Rel,
studied in the Spontamod Darshan at the
yeah,
academia
where
for
where
2
one
she
of her
can't
years.
abilities
she
But
is
can't
instead of
stun
staying at the
unless there's a
academia
teammate
after
nearby.
graduation,
yeah.
I went back to
What?
Mondstadt to become the librarian for the Knights of
Yeah.
Favonius.
So
That's
why you
so
came to
that's
Sumeru,
so
right?
dumb mechanic
To
that
walk
it
around and meet
needs
with your old friends
something
and
to be with
teachers.
you for it to like be useful for any situation.
I'm trying to think of if the question was top 5 funnest league characters to play for me. I'm trying to think of the equivalent of Isabel. Like,
Huh.
Like, it would probably be saying, like...
You'd like to know, wouldn't you? Well,
Like, it would
I
probably be
guess it
along
wouldn't
the
hurt if I
lines of
told
saying,
you.
like, a
After all,
Victor
it was
or a
ages ago.
Shyvana.
If
For
anything,
Like,
it all boils
Victor's
like,
down
I
to a
don't...
difference in
weird. Like,
philosophy.
he's clunky
When I
to
first
play.
came to the academia,
Yeah, well,
Professor
that's
Cyrus
the
really
thing, yeah,
appreciated
is
that
it's
most of those
like...
projects ended in failure.
He is
To
just a
be
weird,
honest, they went
clunky
too
character.
far
He's like
trying to achieve
busted, but
wisdom
at the
beyond
same,
mortal
he like is one of the
understanding.
strongest
So
ranges in
failure
the
was
game,
only
but
to
at
be
the same
expected.
time is like very
I
no
didn't want
fun
any
and like
part of that lunacy, so
unsatisfying
I
as heck
left.
to like use his
Anyway,
moves.
now
Yeah,
that I told
yeah.
you, make sure you keep it between us.
I hate it when you
Sounds like you've
play
experienced a lot.
characters that
I
you
don't
know
wish to
they're
return to
strong,
the academia,
but you can't
even if
use them
Professor
because they're
Cyrus
just not
came to ask me
intuitively
personally. Rather than
cohesive.
conducting experiments day
Like,
and night,
You have to
I'm
think
much
very
more suited for
differently
working
when you
hours
play
that
that
start
character.
after 10 a.m.
Shaco
with
is a
regular
very good
afternoon
example
tea
of this.
every day.
Yeah,
Oh,
Shaco is a
chose to
weird
be a
character where you can
librarian
actually
because she
be
doesn't want to
extremely
deal with
prolific in the
hassles all
match
the
if you are
time.
doing like on point stuff with Shaco stuff.
I prefer to take
Or
things
you
at
can
my
just be
own pace
absolutely
when it comes to
worthless.
tiring
Kha'Zix is a
tasks like
very
a
similar
job.
character
And besides, being
where
able to
you
take
can
regular
like
vacations
Kha'Zix
is
is
also
insanely
really
strong.
important. It's a pity I
But
didn't even
like
have
you
time to
have
visit
to
that child in
do
Gandharvaville
Kha'Zix
yet.
thing.
Gafur found me just after I arrived in
Um,
Sumeru.
Even with
Speaking
all
of
my
which,
play
what
in
about you two?
Kha'Zix
What brings my
matches,
favorite cuties to Sumeru?
I think I have some really strong attributes, but I think Ange is by far the better Kha'Zix players
Mhm.
I
because he
see.
can.
Even I didn't
Ange can
expect
do
them to be
things in
so bent on their
matches with
pursuit,
Kha'Zix where
wanting
I
to
don't
even
know if I
surpass
would
the
know how to do
gods.
things
Sounds like
anymore.
you were involved in some remarkable events again,
Like
and
I
I
would
was
just be
completely
stuck. Like, what do
unaware.
I do?
And to
I'm just
think,
better with
you were
Cloak.
even able to handle a crisis of that
Yeah,
magnitude.
you are better with Cloak. You are a
Truly,
lot better with
your
Cloak.
abilities are really beyond measure. Having accomplished
Yeah,
such
I
a
think you're
feat,
better. You're
I'm
better
sure you
with
must have
like
a lot
his
on your plate right now. I was actually
You're
thinking
better
about
with his
inviting you
jump
two to
too
walk
than
around
I am
Sumeru
by
with me.
quite a bit.
What a
Like where you
pity.
position with
It's
your
very
jump, the
rare for us
way
to
and
meet like
times you jump
this.
in. But you are 100% regular. You are quite
Oh,
drastically
then would you like to
severe
spend
with
some
Cloak.
time with me, darling?
I don't
That
even
would be
use Cloak with
wonderful.
Twitch
I plan to spend the next
or
few days
Action. I
visiting
don't
around
even
Sumeru
Cloak with
City.
them.
At the end of my stay, I'll leave from
The only
Gandharvaville
character that I'm
and
pretty
return
good
to
with their Cloak
Mondstadt
is
via
Shaco.
Liyue. Who knows? Perhaps we'll bump into each other again in
Only one
Sumeru
I'm
City or Gandharvaville.
decent with cloaking is
Come to
probably
think of
Twitch.
it, there's something romantic
Twitch
about
and
such a
then
chance encounter like this. It's
Action.
like icing on the cake for this
I
little
do
vacation of
I do
mine.
like the bare
If you see
minimum
me
what every
around,
single
be sure to
Twitch
come and say
does in the
hello.
planet, but
Otherwise,
like
I might start
I
feeling
have no
lonely.
sauce with Twitch. I do good with Twitch because Twitch is really strong, but I don't do good with Twitch because I have sauce.
I remember. You
Like
two
my
agreed to
Vlad
meet
has
Gafur in
sauce.
Mount Ima Forest to
I
talk about
think
the
of
ley
some
lines
other stuff
research
that
job.
most Vlads don't
Feel free
commonly
to
do.
leave if you want to go look for him. As for me, I think I'll
My
spend a
Zoe
little
has
more
some
time
decent
at
bit of
Peaceful
sauce in there.
Cafe.
My Twitch has no sauce. It is just a bare bone freaking pasta nuke. My
I
action
was
does it.
thinking cranberry sauce or something. I didn't expect spaghetti sauce.
You can think of whatever sauce you want. It's a bland salad.
What? We get a salad now?
Yep. No sauce on your salad.
Oh no. That is an awful salad. I hate to break it, but the sauce is what makes the salad actually, you know.
The funny thing is, I actually hate sauce on salad. I actually much prefer just the raw taste of like the lettuce, and I like nuts in salad, like shaved almonds. It's actually so good. There's this
Your taste
restaurant,
bud is questionable.
dude. Dude, it's beast. There's this restaurant, but then you have like really good like grilled chicken or something put in it, and it's like fantastic with lettuce. What is that restaurant that makes the Neaters? Dude, we should go to Neaters at one point when we hang out.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be like Chris's main thing. It
Dude,
might
the
not be
dude
Deshae's
doesn't-
either.
The dude doesn't like any food that he doesn't like. he likes Asian food now because his girlfriend likes it. But do you remember how hard we tried to get him to eat Asian food before?
True. They do like a lot of like desserts,
easy.
pastries, but then they also do like a lot of like sandwiches, but they're like sandwiches on like weird breads. And then they do like salads. So like
I think out of all of us, I think being the picky eater is probably Chris first, and then you,
yeah.
and then me, and then Deshay.
Yeah, I
'Cause I
think
think-
Deshay is that dude. Deshay likes literally everything.
Yeah, I think Deshay is very easy. Like he
Deshay-
likes everything. He's like, hey, let's try that. Like, sure.
Yeah, and I've gotten better over the time, but I still have my things that I'm like, I'm the hugest fan of this. Part of it is like I just don't like pizza. That's a big one. 'Cause anytime everybody's like, yeah, pizza, and I'm like,
There,
yay.
even for pizza, I only like it with barbecue sauce, which apparently it's like the what do people use? It's a disgrace for people who love pizza. I'm like, I can just eat the dough with just barbecue sauce on it. I don't like the marinara sauce.
Well, I'm just not the biggest fan of pizza in general. I prefer marinara, but
Busted.
sometimes I'm in the mood for a pizza, but like most of the time not. Today it actually sounds good because I'm like ridiculously hungry.
Well, tomorrow, or technically today's, but in the morning, do you want to go get something to eat?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Like, when are you planning to sleep then?
I am not sure because my basic time schedule is I've been going to bed at 9.
Yeah,
Is the common time when I go to bed,
yeah.
and then I sleep till like 6, or sometimes earlier, sometimes later. Just kind of randomly depends on how easy it was to sleep. When my nieces are here, it's usually later because it's hard to sleep because they're loud. They're not here right now, but my sleep is probably going to be super wonky, so I might be dead exhausted and end up going to bed at 6. Might not be tired at all later, and might not be able to sleep, so I have no idea. 2 days in a row where you're going to bed in quite later afternoon times is
Right.
weird. It's not even a flip schedule, it's like a weird schedule.
Yeah.
Where like your nighttime is 2 p.m.
Saw your tech. You came out at like 4:30 something.
Yeah, I ended up going to bed at like 6:30 by the time I got home.
Oh, okay.
It was real late, and then I slept till 12, I think.
Hey, Brandon, do you know how to unlock one of the chests in Sumeru exploration? It's just in the middle of a bridge.
You would have to show me. I don't know from that description enough.
Oh,
In the middle of a bridge in
Actually-
Sumeru.
I might have figured it out.
Nice. Well, that's how you do it. Is you just figure it out, forehead.
Yeah.
So when Chris posted that picture, I have been loving this running gag wherever Chris says something is hot or attractive or whatever. I pivot with, you know what's really hot is Deshay. Because I think it's freaking hilarious. So I didn't know whether I wanted that joke, or he when he posted like the picture and he's like, "Guess whose forehead this is?" And I wanted to say, the name's head, forehead.
Oh no, no. Oh. Names. Forehead.
um,
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
yeah, I was trying to think of oh, dude, my supervisor was telling me this. She was like, "There's gonna be a few rumors probably going around decently soon."
About
And she
what?
was she was like, "I'm gonna tell you specifically because you are a very person who wants to know and would care to know and probably be mad if I didn't tell you." She
Okay.
was like, "I don't know why I did this, but back in November, I applied for a job down in Lehigh as the manager of their entire lab." And she was like, "It's a 50% raise from what I get currently."
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, and she was like, "The only thing is
Nice.
like, I don't want to leave." And she was like,
Oh.
"I don't know why I did this, but that is like an absurd amount of money to
Adventure
gain."
time.
Yeah,
And she,
that's a
and she was
lot.
and she was and she was like, "I didn't even think about it after I put in my application, and they called me last week for an
Adventure time.
interview." And I was like, "Oh." And she was like, "I kind of hope they are just like, we're gonna go with somebody else." Because she was like, "I don't know what to do." And she was like, "So I just wanted to let you know ahead of time because you're one of the people I wanted to tell." And she's like, "Just don't say anything to anybody else. I'm sure it'll get out, but just don't mention it." And I was like, "Oh heavens, that is crazy."
Well, don't let her watch the stream then.
Yeah, never watching this stream. What stream?
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. I can't be guilty if I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
How can they link up between this
is a
one
that is
channel
a
to?
nasty round 3. That is a
This is a
disgusting
this
round
is a
3.
nasty round everything. None of these characters ever fucking die.
Wait.
None of them. None
Oh,
of
is
them.
this the new event?
This is Lisa's outfit event. It's
This
yeah, it's one of the score ones. It's one of the fun ones.
It's one of the fun ones, but I have to go through all of this to do this. I want to just do the event and get the outfit.
It's not as long of a story as you would think. It is just an exceptionally long. There is that one cutscene was like really long.
It's not even that bad. It's literally you go to
It was all with Lisa
Sumeru.
too, so it's good.
Is it Sumeru?
Yeah.
You go there and you Lisa's just talking to some guy. You have to listen to that dialogue. Then you sit down, have a conversation with her, and then after all that's said and done, there's a little bit before that. Then you're here. Then you come to this location, and then you just play this. So it's actually pretty
Oh,
quick.
okay. I went
Yeah,
through the cinematic already. I thought it was like more into the quest, but if
no.
that's it, then that should be good. I actually love these kind of event though, because it makes your character do so much damage, and you love seeing those numbers.
Yeah, I love these events as well. They're like my favorite. Just trying to get as high of a score as you can is fun.
Yeah. I try so hard the other, because there was one
Dude, you tried so. I
there was
remember, dude.
one
You
where I tried to get
that
like freaking platinum or something. It was like there was a grade higher than gold, and I was trying so hard on that one to get that one, but
yeah.
too hard.
Last one was lucky because they gave billion upper damage to water.
Yeah.
That one was very easy for me because they gave so many water buffs, and it was like
It was
nice.
right when I got Yellen.
Yeah,
But
I remember you were trying to use her to like hard carry.
the fate of using only tall girl is. Oh, oh yeah. Speaking about tall girl, so the skills and number came out, and apparently it is now a consensus that her number is terrible.
Interesting.
Like,
To be fair, they said the same thing about Nilo when she came out, and then they released Nahida, and then people were like, "Oh, actually, some of the highest DPS in the game is Nilo Nahida."
yeah,
Oh.
I hear.
So people have that issue with this game where they're like, new character sucks. I thought they were gonna be. I thought every hit was gonna hit for 30,000 damage. What is this 18,000 damage garbage?
Didn't they say that with Kazuha as well when he first
Yeah,
came out and he
yeah.
turned out to be one of the
Kazuha's.
strongest
I was gonna
characters?
say Kazuha is questionably the best character in the game because of his CC as well as his damage.
Yeah. So
Like,
when I hear
like
that, when
if you were
people,
going on pure stats, it's probably him or Raiden.
yeah, I no, it's him easily because he's air. His thing reacts
Yeah,
with everything.
yeah. It's a Dendra now.
Oh, well, Dendro now doesn't react with. Well, okay, yeah, air doesn't react with Dendro, but Dendro only reacts with water, fire, and electro.
Yeah, dude, they knew they couldn't let Dendra react with wind. Because they were like, literally, people are gonna catch on and nobody's gonna get anything but.
It's gonna be if those two react together, it's gonna be Win and Dendro, and they're gonna ult with Nahida and then use Kazuha, and then now everything in the field is affected by Dendro.
It would be so strong.
It's insanely strong. On top of that, all you had to do is just get Raiden on the team and press E. That's it.
Luckily, Mihoyo doesn't have to. Everybody's still just gonna do nothing but pull for Geo and till the end of time. That's all anybody's ever gonna. 90% of the
90%
time.
of the time, yeah.
It's nearly time for us.
I like it, dude. Geo characters have got to be their most prolific characters. Every person on the planet owns Zhongli. People who don't play this game own this character.
Well, it's not because the people like Charlie. He has the most rerun out of everyone. Like at any point in the game, like you can start the game at any point during the last two years, right?
Yeah.
And you can still get him. Like freaking Shenhe
He's literally
and
coming
Eula.
up again.
Yeah, he's going to come up again for some reason. Shenhe and Eula get what? They're going to get their second rerun. Oh no, not second.
Yeah.
No, first rerun.
Yeah, this is both of their first
Today's no
rerun.
good for
Yeah,
going
first
out.
This is Hu Tao's second.
Did I say that yesterday as well?
Zhongli Alchemist is like his sixth.
Yeah, this is like his sixth. It's like, all right.
Even what's her name? Klee. I was like, oh, what's her name? Yeah, Klee, who came out before Zhongli.
Like ages before her.
She still only got like her third rerun, and Zhongli is like almost his sixth and seventh.
Yeah, like some characters when they release them a lot, I feel like it makes sense. Cause like I feel like they're very like good for like the climate of the game. Like they released Suing, I feel a decent bit. But it makes sense. Like she's a very good fire, and people need more fire most of the time.
Yeah.
So
There
like
you
it
are.
makes sense.
Looks
Most
like you two
people
are
do
ready.
not need more
Very
PO.
well.
The amount of
Let me
people
inform you
that
of some
own
details.
Ito,
Spontamod has been involved with the ley lines for a long time.
like
and it's
as
imperative
well,
that their current is
like
constantly monitored. This research project was also organized to help meet this demand.
they're dude.
However,
Yeah,
because abnormal fluctuations often
Wait.
I'm
occur in
curious what
smaller
I'm
domains,
curious what the
we must
most owned
regularly send
character
people
is
And
into
out of
various
Troll
domains to
for
record the situation
Chao?
with the ley lines.
No, he
Since
did
it's
not.
often dangerous
He's
No.
inside
part
the
of the.
domains,
Oh,
we
he's
have
part of
established a rule
the
of
trial.
only
Okay.
dispatching personnel with
But I
combat
did
capabilities.
look. pulled for him.
It'll be your
Oh, you
task
pulled
to go
for
into the
Alhaitham.
domain and record
Yeah, I
any
pulled
ley
for
line
him.
anomalies.
Didn't get him the first
If you
time,
encounter
but I
any
got
danger, please
Tignari.
prioritize
Got
your
30
safety.
pity to Nari, and then 20 pity
Well, those are all
Alhaitham.
the necessary
On
details.
20
When you're ready,
pity?
you may enter the domain.
Yeah.
What?
So quite good. And in that time frame, you got how many Yunjin? 2 or 3?
I wish
And
I
then,
could click them in here, but I don't think it'll let you.
yeah, and then I think you got 2 Shinyan?
Yeah, I got 2 of her, I think.
No Yao Yao.
I got another Changyun.
Dude, I tell you, every time MiHoYo does this, like the character that everybody wants for 4-star, you will get them less than even getting the 5-star.
Ren said the same thing. He was like, sometimes you just don't get the force. Dude, I didn't get Yao Yao at all.
Yeah, not one
Yeah.
Yao Yao.
Like when Rosaria first came out, her very first banner, it took like
Dude.
an eternity for her
She-
to get to comes up. Like some
She
of the
was one of
streamer-
the... Both of us, dude, getting her C6 was one of the most expensive characters we have.
Yeah. It took me to get 3 5-star to get her C6.
Yeah, I chose Ning Guang out of the year thing because I was like, I'll just get Yao Yao from the polls. Well, that didn't happen, but I'm still okay with picking Ning Guang.
There's a reason why I chose her as a free invite. I know for a fact I would not get her.
Yeah, in fact, actually thinking about it, the most expensive character I own, like in terms of the amount of wishes I've done for them, is Yanfei.
Oh yeah, you still haven't C6 her yet.
I still haven't C6 this character. I put in 210 wishes in getting her C6 and got her C3 at that. and got multiple yelling.
Yeah, you get as many yelling as I did, but you wanted was Yanfei.
Yeah, I got as many yellings as I got Yanfei. I will say, in that same polling those 210, I got Razor C6, which was real nice.
Yes, yeah,
So
you did.
I
get
can't
him
fully
C6.
complain. That was also why I'm pretty sure somebody else bring
Dude,
C6 in that poll.
Mika, when he comes out, ain't nobody getting him C6.
Yeah.
With the amount of hype that characters have, nobody is gonna get him
Dude,
C6. Dude, his percent.
People are super hyped for him.
People hype for him. That means his percent is gonna be below 1. You're gonna get probably 30 copies of the Favonius sword before you get him.
Not complaining about that one either, but that one, if they could stop giving me large swords, I think, yeah, if they could stop giving me claymores and start, I need books so desperately bad. You know how bad I need another Widsith? You know how desperately bad I need one of them? I've only ever gotten one. I badly need another one of those. I very much could use an official fragment.
Here I'm getting like my second R5 win set.
I know, dude, you get Widsith all the time. And I desperately could use more sword. Stop giving me claymores. I have two R5 Favonius Greatswords. I don't need any more.
My single tall girl that uses sword have like a whole catalog to go through.
Yeah, just multiple golds.
and I'm going to pull for a Yaka sword for her.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Yeah, dude, in fact, in reality, if I didn't take Black Sword as many times as I did during events and in Battle Pass, I would have, like, no sword. 4 of my characters use that sword. It's a good sword, so I'm not complaining that they're using it, but heaven. Come on. I wouldn't mind getting more stringless as well. I wouldn't mind getting more
what?
stringless
Oh,
bow.
the bow.
Yeah. If they could give me 800,000 sacrificial swords, just dump them on me. Just don't stop giving me them. I wouldn't mind more Favonius lances. Just stop giving me Favonius greatswords and rain slashers. I don't need any more. And bells. Stop giving me bells. Those three are like the ones I don't really want.
When Dia comes out and I pull for her, I'll probably stop at C1 because I read her constellation, and her constellation is pretty useless aside from C1.
Dude, it's funny how good some of the constellations are for some of the characters and how bad just they're not like bad, but they're just like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's a very minute upgrade to the character, like, and not even in the right area too. Like, oh, this is a DPS character, but this constellation makes it so that their damage.
Yeah, who was I reading that had like pretty meh constellations? I don't remember who it was.
They put that poem on Xiao. Wow, that's bad. Even wouldn't this be a good opportunity to showcase how strong Xiao is so people pull for him? Why not put the Primordial J Spear on him? Like, why put this?
Because they want you to pull for I'll hate them. I'll hate them. When they let you use him in this event, he is stacked to the freaking rafters.
Oh, he's the one that's stacked.
He's the one that they want you to stack. Yeah, every attack of his does like 11, 12, 15k.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Also, sometimes they just choose, like, not that Spirit is like terrible, but yeah, it is weird that they chose like a 4-star for him instead of a 5. Oma had a 5-star, I think.
Oma has a 5-star?
Yeah.
What? Are they crazy? That dude has a 5-star, but Xiao doesn't.
I know there's a lot of thought put into what like they choose for characters to have in each thing. And I know they also do it to show like different builds for the character. But yeah, it is interesting. So you're gonna pull for him, man?
No, I think it's a little late for that. I don't have enough resources.
Yeah, 2 days. Yeah, 2 days left.
I thought you Xiao and Kazuha mission. Jeez. I'm curious if their Kazuha will be strong to them. Mine has gotten really bad RNG on a lot of crap. Except for I have a few things that are really good on him. Cavemen.
I think I could have done better on that one, but
Yes, I'm gonna
Second
try.
88-22 is not bad.
second round took me too long.
Like, my brain is not focusing on these at all. I've been in this building thing, not actually playing, for like a long time.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm I've literally, I mean, not that I've enjoyed talking, but I might have to not do this right now because like my brain, I'm watching Ange, and then I keep exiting out, and there's like two branches near the entrance to this thing, and I've been like running across them with Mona and Ayaka because they can't fall off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been on.
Oh, they let you use Candace. Let's
Ooh.
go.
What weapon are they gonna put on her? I wonder.
Oh, dude, this is a fun one, dude. I don't any of those characters.
If they put Sino Spear on her, they're bad. I'm just gonna say, her best in slot weapons is the Spear of Homa, which is Hu Tao's. I think right, yeah, Hu Tao's weapon, because that one increases crit damage and health.
They're gonna put the wave breaker fin on her.
Dude, I think you're right, because that weapon came out at the same time with her.
Also, that would. I'm pretty sure that would not be great.
That weapon's not that great.
Increases elemental burst damage by for your energy regen or something like that, or your energy capacity. So and being that isn't her ult the one that changes her attacks to water?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so that would be horrible. I don't even think it would do anything. They'll put the catch on her.
It's not bad. The catch is like universally good.
Yeah, but I heard it wouldn't raise the auto attack damage. It would just raise
No.
the like pop
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
she initially does the thing. The
Aut-
catch is really good, dude. I need to get the catch really badly. I still
Hey,
don't have it.
3 days of just fish farming.
You don't understand.
Oh.
Oh, I understand.
I'm terrible at fishing. I'm terrible at it.
Should I use my Lisa or their Lisa?
Her Lisa was pretty stacked. When Ange was using her, she was insane.
Oh, okay. I'll try her out then.
Yours is really stacked too. I know yours is good
Dude.
too, but
Mine has a lot of damage.
yeah, yours is probably better. I haven't seen your Lisa in a long time, but theirs was good. She had like a good mix of elemental mastery and crit. It was like a hybrid, so it wasn't like one over the other.
No.
Hey, they want me to use Dendro character because of the trial character, but all my teams are just not.
Oh, and you should take a pause break from doing these for a hot second after this.
Okay.
Wait, what happened?
You should join my teapot.
Oh, okay. Oh, crit damage, what?
No.
Yes, it works.
Shine down. Punishment. Here comes the catch.
I don't remember who I got to use in
To
a
oblivion.
not in a minute. Or I was showing Max. Oh yeah, I was showing Max yesterday.
I swear by my sword.
Dory.
Lights. Game's up.
She makes Milo insane. Dude, Milo's like the giant wave thing. You can do it all the time. Her attack speed is so fast naturally. So with and my Dory's not even like high.
Right here. Emerge.
Spring forth!
Things are about to get dicey. Torn to oblivion.
no escape.
Right here. Right now. Right here.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Now you shall perish.
What?
Emerge. Right here.
What is this trashy?
Let's sparkle.
Dude, it is so weird that everyone still puts Schultz as like a candidate for one of the best characters in the game.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
He's like so high on like everybody's skin. I've seen Nair play him. He can't play him. Or like it doesn't perform, but he still puts him so high. I've never seen anyone do good on Schultz. But it's so weird that they put him so high.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Here you are.
A process of elimination.
Right now. Emerge.
The very first one I got, my name is Violet. 23,000.
Special play. Here, maker. To go. I actually thought was fun.
Dude, they literally put the catch on her. Wow.
Really?
Yeah, they put the catch on her.
Weird. Let's see.
Wait,
Bowser, he's pretty dang low. Captain Falcon is low, but not as low as Bowser. Chrome's above them. Corn actually is pretty high. I like Corn. Cloud's pretty high. Bayo. Probably around Crom. Bowser Jr. is like dead F. Pretty fun. Dark Pit is like F. Diddy. Diddy's pretty freaking boring. Donkey Kong's up there. He's nice. He's pretty cool. Dr. Mario, I actually like Dr. Mario. Duck Hunt is F, the most F of every character. Falco, Fox. Falco is pretty freaking low. Fox is a little higher. Imper's actually pretty fun. Ice Climbers are F, Range is F. Ike is pretty low, Cineroar's F. Inkling's high, Isabelle F. Best is like here. Googly's fun. Joker's fun. Ken's F. Je suis.
Whoops.
Sweet spirit. Oh yeah, I'll stream mine as well on Discord.
Illusion shattered.
I'm
Time
making
for
a chaos
takeoff.
in order of the characters that I
Right
like
now,
playing.
emerge.
Oh, snap. And I'm having a blast on.
Right now, right here. Think you can get away?
There is no
Wait, hear me.
Now you shall perish.
Let's spark. Barbados, guide us. Things are about to get tight.
Torn to oblivion.
Wait, hear me.
Go and splash.
Busted. Here comes the cash. Surrendering.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Barbados, guide us. Gotcha. Quietly now.
Torn to oblivion.
Life, dude. He hit me in the middle of my fucking move.
Illusion shattered. You. We shall shiver. Eyes on me. Ha! Inazuma shines eternal. You can't run.
Alright, let's organize these.
Do your worst.
Oh no, they're freaking immune!
Ha! Ha!
Okay, let's organize these.
Lights out.
Oh man, these are some dumpster tier characters. Ice Climbers is probably the most I'd want to play out of these. Maybe Greninja more. And then probably Dark Pit. Probably Incineroar.
Power that ended Python.
And Bowser Jr.
We shall prevent. You can't run.
Bowser
Shine down.
Raging
Now you
Flame.
shall perish. Transcend all constraints. Judgment. Punishment. Yeah.
Only gold. I've done so much better if I knew these guys freaking immune to Electro.
This list, would I rather play them over them? Do I think those characters all deserve to be where they are? Yeah. One helpful thing about Yoimiya, after you E with all of her auto attacks are fire. So you don't even need to charge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, she is a character where you mostly don't charge, actually.
I see. Alright, maybe I can do that better then.
Yeah, she's kind of a weird character, which is why I really like her. Which, her, Ganyu, Child, characters that I still want. And then new characters after that. Albedo would be cool too, but... And then kind of Cal a little bit. I'll hate them as sick. So he's on that list too. I'm just saving because yeah, I guess I'm just never doing.
You just know what?
I guess I'm just not doing polls like April
Let's spark it.
or something until I see probably Child, Ganyu, or Yoimiya. Because I've pretty much decided I'm not pulling for Cal. That rap scene. That rap scene did it for me. Yeah.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy. Torn to oblivion.
You just like her rap scenes so much that you're not gonna
I just don't like rap. And the fact that they're like, oh, her character likes rap now, it's like, oh. Does she though? You know, Genshin could be a world without rap, right? Oh, that's a dead Tamari.
Right now.
Barbados, guide
Those
us.
little defensive bots are fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Wait, hear me.
Time for takeoff.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered. Ha. Things are about to get dicey. I swear by my sword.
Here we go. Think you can get away?
Torn to oblivion.
Gotcha.
Shine down.
Time for takeoff.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Rest and reboot.
Lights out. There is no escape.
It's probably over.
Alignment.
My men Rector is probably going to Falco as well.
Shine down.
That's Rob.
Torn to oblivion.
That was weak hit, honestly. Oh,
You can't run. Boom, boom.
Illusion shattered.
Why are you guys not coming into the middle? God.
Inazuma shines
I
eternal.
hate enemy when they just stand still and you have to come to them.
Oh, she's definitely fun with Isabel's pretty fun. Definitely dead last. Okay.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Fudge.
Je suis. That was. Playing with probably dirt less, but she's better. I think I'd rather play her than him.
Really? 8,000 is all they needed? You guys doing some leak?
Maybe in a hot minute.
In a hot...
I am working.
Hot.
I am working on a Smash Brothers character fun tier list for myself to show you guys, because now I found it interesting, and I've actually been having a blast actually deciding on these characters.
Okay.